Look, we're trying to rip someone off at the minute, alright? Like, give me a break, Jesus. We have a new story mission, guys. Let's see what that is. So this has got engine troubles, don't worry about that. We want a story mission. Okay. I bought this machine from a friend of mine who needed money quickly. He assured me that the car was fine. But I feel it pulling to the right and this strange smell like mushrooms. From what I remember, he works behind the desk, not in sales. Anyway, what's wrong with it? And make it usable. Check what's wrong with it and make it usable. Okay, so we're not going to take 2 here because we actually have a story mission to do. Let's see, so we can go car status. And now what we're going to do is the car status. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to move it over onto our new little toy that we have, the test track. And we're going to head over into our test track. And we're going to proceed with the test. We're going to place the 4 wheels, press and hold the brake. Okay, and then we need to place the rear wheels on it. Press and hold the brake. Front wheels on the suspension tester. Oh god, sounds like it's chewing the car. We put it on the fucking suspension tester or on the fucking shredder? Look at this, these are not good scores we are getting here. The test is complete and my god, look at that. So that is going to give us a lot of information about what is wrong with this car. But not all of it. Still what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Still a lot left as to what needs to do. Like, is this what we've... That's test complete. So, I think that we are not going to get anything else from taking that onto the test track anymore. Just by putting on our path tester. That is now going to help us out a lot. And we need to find out what's wrong with it. So, let's have a look. Let's go ahead and open the bonnet and see what's going on under here. My god, this is fucking disgusting. But nothing looks particularly fucked, really. I mean, other than obviously with that underneath, but we know about that. Let's shut the bonnet and send it up in the air. Let's get off what we know. Not suspension. I have to click on it first and then let me take it off. Why don't you straight up let me take the wheels off? Okay, the brake discs definitely look fucked. Take them off. The wheel cap's fucked. Lower suspension arm can come off. It looks pretty knackered. The outer tie rod definitely looks a bit knackered. The inner tie rod definitely looks a bit knackered. So I've got a feeling that we'd actually found out more on the test track than I think we would have. Will. There we go. Because the outer tie rod it told us about last time, didn't it? The wheel hub cap is kind of fucked. The outer tie rod can go. The inner tie rod can go. No suspension arm, take the wheel bushings off. The rubber bushings off, sorry. Let's head to the middle. So the steering rack can now come out. These ones actually take the rubber bushings out separately. They don't all come out together. Whereas the lower suspension arm, it does. It's fine. Just like they needed to give us more things to take apart here, really. There we go. So there's no other reason to remove them rubber bushings other than that. So let's see if we actually found everything now. No, so we have found almost everything. There is 2 parts that we have not discovered that still need to be removed. So we need to order a lot of stuff for our suspension. What is it we need? So, 2 outer tie rods, 2 inner tie rods, 2 lower suspension arms, a shit ton of rubber bushings, 2 wheel hubcaps, crossmember B, and a steering rack. Right. Pretty much got everything. So, front suspension crossmember B, bolt. 2 inner tyre rods, 2 outer tyre rods, 2 lower suspension arms, rubber bushings. I'm pretty sure it was 6 I needed. Need a steering rack. Did we need any sway bars? I don't think we did. Right, let's start putting this back together with what we've got, and then we can start working out what we need as well, what I've forgotten to buy. Rubber bushing. Rubber bushing over there. And the one there. Steering rack, that can go back on, we've got a new one of them. Lower suspension arm here can go in. With 2 new rubber bushings as well. Inner tyre rod. Outer tyre rod. Okay. So that wheel's complete over here. Inner tyre rod over here. Lower suspension arm. Yeah, I can have 2 shitty rubber bushings on it. Probably should put 1 on each, but fuck it, who cares? Not me. Need a full brake system for this side, including ventilated brake discs. Right. Just quickly see what we have now. Updated, right. Wheel hubcap. Oh, 2 wheel hubcaps. Forgot about them. Let's go and get 2 wheel hubcaps. Brake suspension. Hubcap. 2 of them. We also need a brake caliper, brake pad, and ventilated brake discs. Part mount, the wheel hubcap, the ventilated brake discs, brake pads, brake calipers. They can go on with them cylinders, that's fine. And this wheel can go back on. I think I've probably missed something under there that needs finding after, but we'll find out. Hubcap. Oh, fucking hell. Let's examine a minute. Oh, the brake pads are fucked over here. Unmount the calipers. Take the brake pads off. The ventilated discs are fine, so we need more brake pads. There we go. Another $40. I can better get paid well for this. Part mount. Okay. Pads. Calipers. It's fine. Probably should replace them, but there we go. Right. So that's the front completed. The back. Just check the car status. So, rubber bushing and brake discs ventilated. Oh no, we've got a rubber bushing at the front. I need to change it. Got that one. Car status. Why does that need changing? Minimum. For fuck's sake, really? So we need to order 2 new rubber bushings just for this? For fuck's sake. They're 55, they should be fine. Suspension. 2 rubber bushings. Part mount. Lower suspension arm. 2 brand new rubber bushings. Now let's head to the back of the car, and I'll start that. So we now have a lot fixed. So, oh, mind you, there's rubber bushings here as well that need fixing. Oh, they're rubber bushings at the back. They're fine. So brake pads, brake calipers, and something. Pads, bushings, and something else. Okay. So we need to change the pads at the back, the calipers at the back, and the rubber bushings. So we need 2 more and some calipers and some pads. Where am I going? Computer's over here. 2 more rubber bushings, brake caliper, and 2 pairs of pads. Did I need some brake? Did I need ventilator brake discs as well? I think I did. Yeah, some ventilator brake discs. Which means some of the front ones need changing. Car status. Where's the no ventilator ones in the back there. It is, it's that one. Fucking hell. That brake disc looks fine. Gotta take these calipers off. These brake pads off. This ventilator disc off. That brake disc was at 80%. I mean, don't know what that was about. It was 80%. I thought that'd be fine. I think that's the front now done. Alright, let's just do this because you need to remove the wheels first before we can remove brakes. Look at them brake discs, and these brake discs definitely need changing. I mean, apparently not. Let's just take them off, see if that... Oh. No, definitely saying it don't need taking off. Part mount. Put the rubber bushing back on. And then brake discs on. Brake pads. Calipers. The wheel back on. Okay, the calipers. Wait, that's this. Alright. Am I going crazy? Or is this not? I might be. I might be buying new parts. So I'm putting the new part on a bit that don't need replacing. So when I get into the part that does need replacing, it's not getting new parts anymore. It's getting fucking old parts. I got a feeling that's what it might be. So I don't actually know how much money I'm going to get this. I better not lose money. I will not be impressed. There you go. Rubber bushing. That one's been placed. Brake pads. Alright, so the brake pads on the outside need replacing. Let's remove this standard tyre. Why can't I? I'm on part mount rather than part unmount. That can come off. Caliper. With me. Pads. With me. I've only got one brake disc, that's fine. Brake pads. Have new brake pads. There you go, put the wheel back on. And there we go, I think. Oh, rubber bushing, of course. the rubber bushing on this side, which is there. And we just go part mount. Put the rubber bushing in. There we go. Right, so now that car is done in everything except the two that I don't know about. Now I'm assuming that's the thing that it's talking about when it says the weird mushroom smell. Let's just see if there's anything in the boot. No, nothing there. Under the hood. How's the air filter? I think it might be an idea to take this to the test track, see if he identifies any other parts. As we've now completely rebuilt it, we can definitely test track it. There we go, the solid rear drive axle. Lovely. So let's just go ahead and lift that up. Go to the main shop, the suspension. Rear drive. Solid rear drive axle. We need two of them. It actually shows them, and they should be the two parts that were undiscovered. Yeah. So they are up in the suspension bit. Coil spring drive. What? Solid axle. Examine mode. Oh, it's a thing that goes in the middle. Okay. I'm well confused then. I think I need to remove the calipers again. The pads. Disc. And we can remove the solid drive axle. So there's been nothing to do with the mushroom smell. Fuck knows what's causing the mushroom smell, mate. Just get a valet, a couple of air fresheners, you'd be good to go, I think. Brake disc. Brake pads. Calipers. And the wheel. And then we can head over to the other side, do the same again. Hopefully we make money on this job. Part unmount. Remove the tyre. And the calipers. The pads. Disc. And the axle. So yeah, there's still stuff that shows up on the test track that doesn't show up on the test path. We'll have to remember that. Definitely in future. Brake disc. Brake pads. Calipers. Oh. And the wheels. Let's lower that car down. Check the car status. As you can see, we make £5,045 off of that. Let's go. Okay, now we can sell all the crap that's in our inventory. The last couple of jobs there as well. Gonna keep a couple of rubber bushings. That ventilated brake disc, definitely gonna keep. Never know when that might come in handy. The calipers, keep as well. Get rid of the axle. Should we see if we've got a brakes thing here actually? There you go, that one's got poor brake performance. And that one and that one. Right, let's take this. We're gonna take here. Oh, we can repair minimal parts. So do you know what, right? Let's take that one. And you see why we're gonna do this. I need to be quick here. Move that onto the lift. And then we want that little truck that was here as well with brake problems. Because that only needs to be fixed with 36% pieces. Which hopefully means car status, module, pump and caliper. We got the bits for that. And pads and wheel cylinder. Okay. let's go into overview mode. There's the pump and the module. Car status, the brake calipers that need changing. The ones there at the back, I think. Yeah, let's just quickly do them then. This needs a minimum of 79% for the calipers. Let's take that off. We can then go part mount. Oh no! Ain't gonna work. I don't think that caliper's gonna be good enough. No, it's not. Okay, we do need to we are going to need to replace the calipers with one that's in the oh no, wait. Yeah, we're going to need to put new brake calipers on that. And also a pump and a module. Now we have an ABS module. Let's just get a pump. ABS pump. Caliper. Brake drum, I'm sure. Or was it the drum wheel cylinder we needed? I don't know. We'll have a look at that in a minute. Part mount, calipers. Put the wheel back on. So, I want the truck, because I want to use some shitty parts on the truck. And save myself some money at some point. I need another one that's got brake issues. So once we fix this one, we might get another one out with brake issues. Brand new module that was mine anyway, that I'd spent previously on another job. Nice! About £1,000 on that one. So this needed drum cylinder and brake pads. We can sell that, sell that, sell that. Just move you to the test bar for a minute. So we can quickly go to the phone, check if there's anything else with brake problems. You've got brake problems. Come, bring it in. See if we can get some brake pads off of it. I doubt we'll get a cylinder. That's one way of cooling the car. Oh, we can get some pads off of this though. Alright, move the car onto the lift. Let's see what state the brake pads are in. The rear wheel needs doing. Calipers at a solid 14%. What, minimum 59%. The brake pads, you can just examine them quick. 64, so they're fine. Part mount. I still don't think that's going to be enough. So we're going to have to buy new calipers for this. Still need to go and buy new calipers. Fuck's sake. Trying to do this on the cheap. Look, we're trying to rip someone off at the minute, alright? Like, give me a break, Jesus. There you go, brand new fucking brake calipers. Is that done? Brake pads, where are they? They're at 4%. No, that means you don't even have to use them on the truck. There's the caliper. There's the pads. Oh, I've only got your 4% brake pads. Hang on. We've been getting a couple more jobs in, so hopefully we might be able to get another one in with brake issues. We'll just keep the truck until we find one that's got shitty pads but good enough pads that we can rip them off. that one can get lost. There we go. Only made us $60 anyway.